Well, it's been a while since our last one, so we thought, why not add some more plague doctors to the mix, right, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Charming Analysis channel. I'm Mari.
I'm Jay.
And tonight for you guys, well, it's tonight for us, we are going to be doing a part 2 to our last Plague Doctors Squishable tier list. It's been a while since we last done one, so if you guys want to see the first part to that series, go look on our tier list playlist on our channel for part 1.
Mm-hmm.
So without further ado, we're going to start part 2. We're just going to keep doing this like we do the cookie run one. We're just going to update it every single time new ones pop out after a while.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Bean?
Yep.
Alright, so I had to add some last minute ones on here, so let's get started. So the first one is a Squee-only exclusive Mardi Gras Jester Plague Doctor from the Alter Ego series. That's that one, honey.
Yeah, I know.
Are you pointing to it?
Yes.
So yeah, this one I just had to add before we started because I didn't even know that they made another one. Because they have a club called Squee or something. I don't know much about it, but apparently it's like a club for the Squishable website. So basically they made another one. So I actually like the colors on this one. I think it's beautiful and it fully encapsulates Mardi Gras.
Mm-hmm.
It's known to have a lot of like greens, yellows, purples. And I think they did a really good job with the color scheme for this one. I give it a A. What do you give it?
I give it an A as well.
I think it's a beautiful look, honestly. I hope they eventually release this outside the Squee Club because I think it looks really cute. I would buy it, would you?
Mm-hmm.
Next one is the other Squee only exclusive for this one, for this tier list, which is the Black and Purple Jester. Yeah, you literally...
Yeah, I know.
I'm just checking, making sure. But yeah, I think the purple with this one looks pretty well. Like, I like it. I don't really have too much to say about this one. I'm not that big on the Jester ones, in my opinion. Like, they just look average to me. I do feel like there's a lot more better ones, especially out of the ones we got this time. I'd probably give it like a B or a C. What would you give it?
I'll give it a C.
Give it a C.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the other like Jester that we saw last time with the red and the black actually looks a lot better. The purple, I feel like, needs a bit of work. Also, they released another Alter Egos like series as well. And the first one from that series is the Sea Monster. I think the Sea Monster one looks so good. I don't know who decided to come up with this one, but the sea monster looks so good. I love like the color scheme on it. The bright yellow eyes give it a contrasting like eye color compared to all the other ones that they have. And I like the design of it. I think it's cute. It also holds a little anchor in its hand, and I think it looks adorable. I give it a B. What do you think?
I give it a B as well.
I think it looks like a gorgeous design. And the next one, I believe this is the Halloween one that we got this year. This is the Halloween Plague Doctor. I think Nurse Bees is somewhere else on this list. I don't know. Yeah, Nurse Bees is like somewhere down there, but we're just going to start with we're just going in order of who's in order and stuff. So this is the Plague Doctor one for Halloween this year.
Or I could just move it up like that.
Fine, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we'll just do them both at this time. Well, let's do the Plague Doctor and then the Nurse. So, the Plague Doctor one, I actually like the colors on the Plague Doctor one. I like that he's holding a potion. Design-wise, he looks good. I just feel like they gave him a little bit too much purple for the Halloween one this year. I feel like they could have done added some orange to him to give him a little bit of pop to like his color scheme. But other than that, he looks decent. So normally with like these like Plague Doctor duos, Nurse Bee ends up standing out more than the Plague Doctor does. But that's just my personal opinion. Even though there are some in here that actually look a lot better than the Nurse Bee one, so it depends on which collection you do. So for the Plague Doctor, I would probably give him a B. I think he looks good.
I'm giving it a B as well.
Don't mind Jay, he's like leaning on my shoulder while we do this. And Next one's Nurse B from the same Halloween set as the other Plague Doctor. I do like her. I think she looks good. She has a little bit too much green in the color scheme, but I like the green that they used for her. I feel like they could have added a little bit more color contrast with her. But other than that, I like the little witchy vibe she's got. She's holding like a little lantern, I think. Can you move your mouse really quick? I'm trying to see what she's holding.
Broom.
Oh, she's holding a broom. I can't tell from here. But she's really cute. I do think the Halloween ones we got last year were a little bit better. But what do you think? Do you like this version of Nurse B, or what do you think? I'd probably give her like a C.
I give her a C too.
And then this is the one that Jay has been trying to find for so fucking long. The Pink Pony Club Nurse B. Wait. Oh my goodness, Jay. You're like moving everything around. Anyway, ever since Pink Pony Club got introduced, and ever since besides Pink Pony Club being introduced, and ever since the Cowboy Plague Doctor got introduced, everyone has been wanting a Nurse B to go with it so bad. And Jay has been wanting this specific Pink Plague Doctor cowgirl for so long. And I have not been able to find a small one of her yet. But honestly, peak design. I love the pink on her. They use like a bunch of different shades of pink. She's honestly like one of the best designs they came out with this year. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Is she your personal favorite?
Probably.
And you're on the hunt for her?
Yeah.
So we can have them next to the other cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I like that we actually got a pink one. So you can basically geek out.
But aren't they only in big sizes?
If I can find a small one, eventually I will. But for now, I think they're only like in the bigger size. But I will find one for you, honey. I will find one. All right, the next one. They had 2 Christmassy ones this year. One of them is the Barnes & Noble exclusive, which are the next 2. And then there's also 2 other ones that they did that aren't Barnes & Noble exclusives. So the next 2 that we got are the Barnes & Noble exclusive Hot Chocolate Winter 2024 ones, I guess. We have the Plague Doctor. I like that they actually did these 2 designs for the Barnes & Noble ones. I wish they weren't Barnes & Noble exclusives because they're so cute. And I love that they're both holding hot chocolate. Like, I would buy these. The only downside is we don't have a Barnes & Noble near us, so we can't really get these 2. Which sucks, because I like their designs. They're just so comforting and cozy and adorable. Mm-hmm. I like the colors on the Plague Doctor one. He looks so amazing. The green and the gray kind of go really well together, and I like the color of his scarf. Are you okay, honey?
Yeah.
I would probably give him an A, actually. I think he's got really... I like him, honestly, better than the other Plague Doctors we got for the Christmas stuff. What do you think? Do you like that one better or the other Christmas one? What do you think? Well?
I put it in C.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You don't like him? I think he looks cute. And then the next one we have is the Nurse B that goes with that Plague Doctor for the Barnes & Noble exclusive. I like this one as well. I just feel like she doesn't have enough color to her, though. I feel like they just gave her, like, a very basic color design for her. Other than that, like, design-wise, minus the colors, I do like the way that they did her design. I just wish they added a little more color to her. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm going to probably give it a D.
You're going to give her a D?
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of them holding hot cocoa. I just wish they weren't Barnes & Noble exclusives. So the next one we're going to do is another Alter Egos one. Mm-hmm. And this is the detective one. I don't know why, but I think the shape of... I did not mean to put him there. The shape of him looks like a bowling pin. I don't know if that's just me, but he looks like... His body type just looks weird in this. I don't know if that's just the way that they did the picture or what. He just looks off to me. And maybe that's just because of just the overall shape of him. He kind of just looks like a pine cone. I feel like they could have... Like, I don't mind the beige color scheme, but I feel like they could have, added subtle hints of color, but still kind of had the beige look to it. Like, brighten up, like, the feather colors, brighten up, like, the tie, and maybe, like, his magnifying glass, and I feel like he would have done a little bit better. But that's just me personally. So I would probably give him a B. He's not my personal favorite of the new ones we got. He's kind of basic. What do you think? What do you give him? What do you give me, Jay?
I actually don't mind the faded colors. I'll give it an A.
You give it an A?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this was one... Okay, so something that they also did last year, because this is technically a mix of last year with this year for these Plague Doctors, something that I did notice, and it took me forever to find these fucking pictures, because they only have them in the actual stores. They have this thing called capsule collections. So you can only get these certain ones when you go into the store, but they're like a specific set that you can only get at like a certain time in the stores. And one of them is the Winter Lodge Nurse B. It took me forever to find this picture of her, because there's not that many pictures of her for some reason. I think they only advertised her once or twice on Instagram, and that was it. And I was lucky to actually find this picture. I like the colors. I feel like they could have went with different colors, though, for her. I like the idea of giving her, like, some bright, like, skiing colors, but I feel like the color choices could have been a little different. Like, tone down the yellow, like, a tiny bit, and darken up the blue, like, a little bit. I feel like they could have done that, and I feel like it would have been a bit more of a hit, in my opinion. But she is cute, though. I like her little goggles. She's holding little skiing... whatever the fuck they're called. The skiing sticks. I don't know what they're called. If you guys ski, let me know what they are called, because I don't know. And I just like the idea of, like, her hat and all that stuff. She looks adorable. I feel like they could have done a little bit differently with the color choices, but other than that, she looks great. I would actually give her... I'd probably put her, like, high B. I feel like she would be a high B. What do you think? Like, she's decent.
Give it a C.
Where's on C here?
Yeah.
Okay. And this, I gotta move this one over. These two were a part of the Carnival capsule collection. They're the Plague Doctor and Nurse B capsule collection. I think this was Carnival themed, I believed. We're gonna start the Plague Doctor one. He literally reminds me of the barista one so much. Except with the lighter color scheme and the fact that he's holding popcorn. They look so similar, in my opinion. Like, do you agree? I feel like with this, because with this specific capsule collection, they had a certain color scheme that all the characters were supposed to have on them. I feel like they could, at least for this specific Plague Doctor, they should have, like, either darkened it a little bit with the greens, or gone with a completely different color. Because he reminds me so much of the barista one, it's not even funny. If you literally showed them side to side, the only difference you can tell is literally the coffee cup, I think, on the barista one, and the fact that he has popcorn. Other than that, I feel like this one could have been executed a little bit better. But that's just me. What do you think? I would probably give this one a low A, like middle B. What do you think? What do you think?
I give it an A.
You give it an A?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna probably put them at probably right here, middle A. And then this is the Nurse B that goes in that set as well. They executed her a lot better than the Plague Doctor, in my opinion. I like the lavender colors. They give off more of the lavender vibes with her. I like those colors on her a lot better. And the glasses and I think that's a camera, are like really cute on her. I don't have too much to say about it other than that, but I will say they did execute this one a lot better than the Plague Doctor one. I would probably give her like a very high A. I would probably actually put her above the Mardi Gras Jester or like behind it. What about you? What do you think?
I give it a B.
Give it a B? All right, we're going to put her right here for now. All right, these two are, I don't necessarily say they're Halloween.
Or punk rock.
Yeah, we got punk rock plague doctors. I actually never thought I'd see the day where this would actually be a combo. And they go so hard with it. It looks so good. I love this. The punk rock look is actually a really good look for these two, honestly. I'm surprised they actually did this. Mm-hmm. Whoever came up with this, good job, because these are actually really cool. Like, these are cool designs. I like Nurse B having, like, the little checkered pattern, like, behind her and, like, the little chains. She looks adorable and pulls off this look well. I would actually give this S tier. I think her and the other Plague Doctor, Punk Plague Doctor, actually did a really great job. I'd give them both S tier, honestly.
Yeah, I'll give them both S tier.
You want both of them S tier?
Yeah.
Because if you look at the Plague Doctor, he does. I like the checker pattern as the vest for him, and I like the little buttons and the belt that they give him. Mm-hmm. I'm genuinely surprised they actually made these two. They look so good. Do you think they look better than the cottagecore ones we picked out last year? Because those were like some of the best ones we saw. Or do you feel like these are actually better? I want to know your opinion.
Probably those.
You like those better than the cottagecore ones?
Or, I don't know.
They're both good?
Yeah.
I will say this. I will definitely look for these punk rock ones because I think those would be really cool on your desk. I feel like those ones would probably be like a really cool addition to yours. Mm-hmm. Because we actually love these Plague Doctor plushes. That's one of the reasons we do this tier list. Okay, moving right along. I'm going to do this one so that way I can get this one over with. This is the Halloween Capsule Collection Plague Doctor. So for some reason, I don't know why they do this. Minus the carnival ones, they only do, they either do the Plague Doctor or Nurse B. They don't really do both. They kind of just do like one or the other and then do like a bunch of animal and object ones with it from what I've noticed about the capsule collection. The carnival ones were the only ones that had both of them. All the other ones I've seen, they either had the Plague Doctor or Nurse B. And this is the Halloween one. I like the fact that he has an eye like gem on his hat. And he just looks like a Jekyll and Hyde kind of parody a little bit. I like the messiness to him while he has like a very sophisticated outfit. I feel like the colors are a little bit muted, but they do kind of add to the character design though. Bit muted colors for my taste. I would have minded a little bit brighter of a color scheme, but that's just me. I do think it does look good for him though. But if I had to redesign it, I would definitely brighten up the colors like a tiny bit. But other than that, he looks good. I would probably give him maybe like a low A or like a middle B. What do you think?
I give it a C.
You give it a C? Really? You give him a C?
Yeah.
That's sad. I'm going to put him right here. That way these two can kind of be together because they're the only ones in their sets. I just think that's funny. Okay. I'm trying to think who we're going to do next.
Just do farmers.
Okay, this is the basically these are like the fall harvest festival like plague doctors. It wasn't really like Halloween-y, but it's also like not really like Thanksgiving. It's kind of like a fall harvest kind of deal. Mm-hmm. I think these came out around the exact same time the cottagecore ones did, but like a year difference. Honestly, I will say this about this specific duo. Nurse B pulls it off so much better than the Plague Doctor, in my opinion. I feel like Nurse B is better of the two. What do you think? Because personally, I like her design a lot better than the Plague Doctor's. She looks so adorable, and the fact that she's holding like a little apple and has like a little birdie on her hat is so cute. I would probably put her above the Mardi Gras one. I like this design. What do you think? It's so cute.
I'll put it at B.
Really?
Yeah, I put them both at B, actually.
Aw. I like the Nurse B one. I can understand the Plague Doctor one, but really? For Nurse B?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. I can see him being a B. I could see her being like an A at least, but that's just me. Alright, next one is another one of the alter egos that they were... I did not mean to put you there. This is one of the other alter egos they released this year. This is the Valkyrie one. Mm-hmm. And I think it's a really cute design, though. There's just not a lot of colors going on with her, and there's not real... Stop it. There's not really much to her other than the fact that she's like a kind of like a Wonder Woman-esque like angel kind of thing.
She's a Valkyrie.
I know, but you know what I mean. Isn't that like what Wonder Woman is? I'm pretty sure she is, but I'm not sure. I do think the design could use a little bit more pops of color. I feel like the yellow is a bit muted for this one, but that's just me. I do like the design of it, though. I like how they incorporated the greens into this and stuff, but I feel like the yellow could have been a little bit brighter, but maybe that's just me.
I put it an A.
You give it an A? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to put her right here. I think she's a little bit better than this little beige boy. And this was one I saw you geeking out about earlier. This is basically, I'm pretty sure this is either like a Love Core Plague Doctor or like a, either Love Core or like Baby. I don't really know what this one's supposed to be. It's kind of giving like Valentine's Day kind of deal, but not really. It's kind of like, she kind of looks like the baby of the Valentine's Day ones down here. Like, am I the only one that thinks that? She looks like the offspring of these two. But maybe that's just me because of the pinks. I like the way that they do her eye designs, and I like the little bow. I don't think baby pink was the way to go, though. I feel like they could have done, like, kind of the same pink that they did for the Pink Pony Club, like, vest. I feel like they could have done that with her. I feel like she's a little bit too light in color. At least with the pink. The reds I like, and the heart eyes I like. Other than that, she's adorable. I'll give her that. She's adorable, but I don't think it's the best one that they've done. But that's just personally me. What do you think? I would probably give her, honestly, I'd probably give her like a C. Like a low B, like high C.
I give it a... I give it a B.
You give it a B? I'm going to put her right here. Okay, so far from what I've noticed from the Plague Doctors, a lot of them have tended to, like, they go with a specific theme. And I like some of these themes that they go with. But I feel like they kind of miss the mark on some things. Like, I'll give I've given a few examples. Like, this one kind of looks like the barista one that they came out with like a year or two ago. I don't know why they did the colors like this. I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't do like a Nurse B for this capsule collection and like a Plague Doctor for this one. I don't know why they didn't do that. I feel like with a lot of these like Plague Doctors, they normally come out with like a duo or they come out with like an alter ego series. The capsule collection, I'm not sure what the intention is besides it being like a limited collection. I just wish they actually had like more to them, I guess is the best way to put it. Because I personally think if you're going to do like a Plague Doctor for this collection, I could see him having like a cute little like winter hat. Like one of the ones with the pom-pom like at the top. And like a cute little like puffer jacket. I think that would look really cute. And like for a Nurse B for this one, I feel like she would do like a Frankenstein's bride kind of deal. I think that would look really cute. And it would kind of give like a Frankenstein kind of vibe. I feel like they could have gone with that, but sad to say that they didn't. I am curious what they are going to do with the capsule collections after these guys. I'm genuinely curious. Oh, hey, Jay just magically appeared again. He did not disappear whatsoever. Anyway, next one we're going to do, I'm pretty sure this is called a mimic for this one. I love the idea that they decide, hey, let's give this plague doctor a fucking mouth underneath its mouth. And let's kind of make him look like a fucking monster. And I like this aspect of it. I feel like
I don't like the execution.
I feel like here's the thing. Idea, great idea. Execution, poorly done. Like, poorly done. In my opinion, they should have, like, taken this little brown space, like, right by the top of its mouth. Mm-hmm. And they should have, like, made the mouth, like, come up a little bit more. I feel like that would have made it a little bit better. They made the mouth go a little too low to make it look like he's got, like, a mouth in his neck. And the fact that, like, other than that, I feel like he looks good. They need to work on the placement of the mouth. Mm. Like, if they had moved it up a little bit to where it's, like, not, like, you don't see, like, a gap. Because if they removed that gap and put the mouth higher, he would look better. What do you think? Is that just me, or?
No.
But yeah.
Give it a D. Yeah,
honestly, a D. Idea, great idea. Execution, they could have done a lot better. Some of these, like, characters, they have a good idea in mind. And sometimes the execution is not that good. Which is kind of sad, because that has potential to be, like, a really cool, like, Halloween design, but they kind of failed at it. Alright, next one is going to be the Christmas ones for this year, which we have. I'm going to do Nurse B since I was already holding her. I like the light pink on her. I don't feel like they added enough green to her like they did with the Plague Doctor, but I do like the little stuff that they're holding. I like that she's holding a gingerbread man and he's holding a candy cane. So cute. Personally, I do like the ones holding the hot chocolate a little bit better. I feel like they could have also done something with that for, like, the other ones, but I guess they have to do something different to make it, like, an exclusive to, like, a certain property and stuff, but
I give them both C tier.
You give them both C tier? Mm-hmm. I'm probably going to put her, like, right here, and I'm going to put the Plague Doctor probably, like, right here. He's okay, though. I like his color scheme. I don't like the fact that he's, like, basically half green. I feel like they could have done, like, a little bit of, like, a lighter green and, like, a lighter pink, at least for his hat. I do like the fact that they actually gave them blue eyes instead of, like, the traditional black for, like, half of these. I like with the Plague Doctors that they're actually diversifying them a lot more. Like, they're giving them different colored eyes. They're giving them different colored, like, you know, fur or feathers, or I don't exactly know what they're supposed to be, like, fuzz. I don't know what the execution of that is supposed to be. Like, is it supposed to be, like, fuzz? Is it supposed to be feathers, fur? I don't know. But I like that they're actually giving them different colors. They're getting different, like, face proportions and stuff. Like, they're really giving them, like, a lot more personality, in my opinion. At least from what I've noticed. Do you agree? Alright, we have 4 more left, and then we are done this. And these are more Christmas ones. I think these are more wintry. Maybe. I don't know.
We also Christmas Carol.
Huh?
It's Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol? Mm-hmm. So we got Christmas Carol ones next.
I give them both S.
Really? You give them both S?
Yeah.
You like these better than the other ones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can agree on that, honestly. Oh my goodness. I can agree on that, honestly. Like, they both look really good. And I do like the fact that they give them just the right amount of, like, red and green to where they're not overdoing it. Like, they actually proportion the colors, like, very well with these two. Honestly. Like, that's something I noticed right off the bat. And I like that they actually did this. And finally, the newest additions to the Plague Doctor lines. This year's Valentine's Day collection. I am so excited to talk about these two. What about you? We're going to start off with the Plague Doctor. I love the reds and pinks that they do with this. This is the perfect amount of red and pink, and the perfect shade of red, in my opinion. I also like these holding a little teddy bear for Nurse B. His bow tie is kind of high, though. It looks like it's under his nose. I don't know if that's just me. Did you notice that? Like, I think that's kind of funny, though. He's also got a little rose in his hat. I like the colors on him. They look gorgeous. It's like a nice...
I'd actually give him an A and her an S.
Really? Mm-hmm. Dang, you're really getting, like, a lot of good ones this... We're getting a lot of, like, good hits this time. I'm actually surprised. He looks really good. And then, like... Nurse B, I also like. She's got, like, little hearts embroidered on her. She's got a little rose as well. And she's got, like, a little, like, letter. I'm assuming for the Plague Doctor. I like this color scheme for her, too. They did so good on these two this year. I like them better than last year's, like, the Valentine's Day line. Do you agree? Mm-hmm. Like, they look so cute. I absolutely adore them. Like, they look so precious. I'm gonna probably put her, like, right here. Do you agree, or?
That's fine.
But, yeah, we got a lot of S tier this year. I'm actually surprised. Normally, we have, like, maybe at least 2 to 4, like, S tier things. But this time, we actually got, like, 6 on here. Mm-hmm. Like, we got some good hits on here this year. We only have, like, a few bad ones. And a few that could have been executed a bit better. Other than that, I like the placement of most of these. Do you? Do you want to change any placements or no?
No.
You like it just the way it is?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm so happy we could finally do another part to this. But like I said, we're only doing parts when they come out with enough of them. So like between like 15 to like maybe 20 designs. Because we count each individual, like if they do like a duo, we count each individual one as its own separate entry. Just so that way we can have, like, a bunch of stuff to put on it. But anyway, that's basically the end of our tier list. I like how we did this one this time. And we'll definitely be doing more once they come out with more of them. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And we should be having this up along with one other video sometime this week. So be on the lookout for those. And as always, I'm Mari.
I'm Jay.
And we're out. Bye, guys.